Dr. Kirtley, grew up hearing the chimes of the Crawfordsville bell tower. But when he returned from the war, he was upset to find the courthouse tower was torn down. Producer Tiffany Eggers meets the 90-year-old Hoosier determined to once again fill his town with music.
Crawfordsville is a beautiful city, really. And to have that tower gone just takes a lot of the beauty away.
It's a beautiful building, except for one thing. The tower of the Montgomery County Courthouse is missing. But if it's up to Dr. James Kirtley, this 150-year-old structure will be made as good as new.
My most recent goal is to try to get the courthouse tower, Clocktower, restored, because it was present when I went on active duty in the Army in 1940, and the summer that I came back on leave, it was gone. But we think that it's just a horrible-looking courthouse now, and it was one of the most beautiful, really, before that. And we'd like to have it returned or changed into the way we remember.
For the last few years, Dr. Kirtley has been raising money to reconstruct a new tower, complete with a bell. It's his hope to bring back a little of Crawfordsville's childhood to the now grown-up modern-day town.
I can remember that old clock striking, and when the wind was out of the northeast, you could hear that clock chime, or not, it wasn't a chime, it was a bong, and it only struck hours, so it was not half hours or quarters or anything like that. But it was just an old friend, you know. It was just comforting. You just hear that bong, you know. When we used to go to walk to church Sunday morning, there'd be maybe church bells ringing all over the town. Now you don't hear any of them.
The Montgomery County Courthouse was first built in the mid-1850s. But just before World War II, someone suggested the tower was leaning. So the top was taken down, and as Dr. Kirtley went overseas to fight for freedom, his town's bell also went off to war.
Now the bell itself was turned over to be melted down, you know, from munitions. So if we do get the tower back, we're not going to have the original bell. We feel that we could have an electronic clock that will sound the same and be much lighter, because there won't be any weight to it.
Play the bell for us. So I'm sure that sound brings back memories.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure it'll be a joyous day when you can hear the bell ring again.
I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to try to live long enough to...
I know you are. You're going to. You're going to.
But that's up to the Lord, I guess.
I guess so. Restoring the bell is just one goal in a long line of successes in Dr. Kirtley's 90 years of life. As a regimental surgeon in World War II, Major Kirtley cared for the sick and wounded. After the war, he returned to his practice and has since delivered 5,000 babies. He also went on to become a state senator, a city councilman, and a county commissioner. But today, the doctor says he has one last goal: to hear that old bell toll before he goes to heaven.
It's down life and death, and I may not live to see it put back together, but I'd like to. But I will be 90 years old in July, so we're going to have to work fast to get it up there.
Dr. Kirtley is selling his autobiography to raise money for the bell tower. The total project should cost about $1 million.